Chris is a 25-year-old woman with a bachelor's degree in early education, getting paid $10 an hour to be a teacher for her pre-K students at a daycare. Unfortunately, Chris is not the only one. There's an estimate of 958,306 childcare workers in 2016 that are making a yearly wage of $15,473, retrieved from Crove.com. Yet, even with a 4-year degree, daycare teachers get paid less of what they are worth. They do more than teach, and that's why they should get paid more. Some that are hostile might say that daycares are too expensive or just not beneficial. With those hostiles, I want to explain the importance of pre-K and daycare teachers and how they both play a crucial role in building children's success during the first years of school. I've been an assistant teacher at a daycare for 2 years, and I've known many wonderful teachers with higher educations making the same amount as me who has no degree. I've experienced firsthand the wonderful benefit one gets from attending a daycare. In furthering my research, I have borrowed information from websites, journals, and articles. In my speech, I will be covering how pre-K is an important year for students, how daycare teachers teach more than academics, and the benefit one gets from attending a daycare. Children who attend pre-K are less likely to fall behind because they will enter kindergarten already knowing how to write their names, how to identify shapes, numbers, colors, how to contribute during circle time, and how to separate from family, and most importantly, how to behave in a classroom. Here is a chart from kindergarten teachers who took part in a survey about considering pre-K beneficial. As you can see, 74.9% found it beneficial for their new kinders to come in with a pre-K knowledge, while 0.4% of the kindergarten teachers did not find it beneficial. Since pre-K is not required, it not only affects their education, but the kindergarten teacher is trying to build lessons based on where children are at. Preschool also promotes children to become more independent by teaching the students they are capable to do things for themselves at a young age, such as tying their own shoes, going to the bathroom by themselves, and much more. Also, considering the environment, pre-K makes them eager to learn and ready to learn for kindergarten. Yet, even with the importance of pre-K, not enough students are being enrolled. 59% of 4-year-olds, or 6 out of 10 children, are not enrolled in publicly funded preschools, and even fewer are enrolled in higher quality programs, retrieved from ed.gov. Due to the shortage of students, that not only affects their teachers, but their educations. In a recent study, 1/4 of early childhood teachers and administrators were found living 200% of the federal poverty threshold, retrieved from ed.gov. Due to little pay, pre-K teachers are finding new jobs, resulting in a backset on their students' education. Now that we have talked about the importance of pre-K, we will now talk about how daycare teachers teach more than academics. They teach basic life skills, such as washing their hands, and so much more. Even though parents can easily teach those skills to their children, daycare provides a positive, safe, well-trained environment for their kids to learn. Next, daycare teachers encourage children's curiosity by providing fun stations and answering any questions they might have about life, which from experience is so many. Also, by implementing fun stations such as home living, cars, puppets, and so much more. They also help their students by becoming effective communicators by teaching them to express their feelings and how to problem solve and how to behave in certain situations. Next, daycare teachers offer fun, structured environment by providing fun stations for them to play with. If a parent were to walk in a daycare and see that the child is playing, they would assume it's just fun, but little do they know that playing is an essential part of learning, which is provided at a daycare. Here's a poem by Lori explaining how play is important. You are asking what's the value of having your children play. Your daughter is creating a tower. She may be a builder someday. You're asking me to value of blocks and sand and clay. Your children are solving problems. They will use that skill every day. You're saying that you don't want your son to play in the sissy way. He's learning to cuddle a doll. He may be a father someday. You're questioning the learning centers. They look just like useless play. Your children are making choices. They'll be on their own someday. You're worried your children aren't learning, and later they'll have to pay. They're learning a pattern of learning. For that, they'll be learners always. We have now talked about ways teachers teach more than academics. Now we will talk about the benefit one gets from attending a daycare. Here is a video showing some
being
benefits
exposed to high quality early learning and care environments helps children's brains grow. It helps children develop vital and critical skills that are building blocks for learning in the future.
Children develop confidence by attending early learning and care services because they have lots of opportunities to practice new skills and try out new tasks. And by trying out skills and practicing, they master their skills and they become more confident. So each achievement or success helps to build that confidence. Our educational programs provide children with lots of choice and opportunities to decide where and who and what they want to play with. And each time they do that, they have the opportunity to build their confidence because they are in charge of their learning.
Building relationships outside the family is a very important skill for children. By enrolling children into early learning and care services, they have opportunities to practice relationships with other people. They learn to understand who they are in relation to others. This is a very important skill.
They have an opportunity to interact with a wide range of age groups and different personalities, so that this helps them to practice turn-taking, sharing, negotiation skills, as well as conflict resolution.
Sometimes children's first experiences of contribution and participation outside their family is in an early learning and care service.
Even from an early age, it's really important that we have and consider the voice of the child. And it's really important that we have an opportunity to hear what the children want to do.
What children learn about themselves is that they're recognised by others for who they are. Being recognised encourages children to get to know themselves in relation to other people. And this really helps build their confidence and ownership in the world. Problem solving is
That was some of the ways going to a daycare benefits children. Lastly, I will explain how daycare teachers teach kids to have good social skills by helping children to express their emotions and problem solving. For example, there's a lot of tattling in daycare, and as teachers, we try to get them to problem solve and communicate with the children they're having conflict with. In conclusion, daycare teachers are important, and that's why we should get paid. That's why they should get paid more. We should get paid what we are worth. I have talked about the importance of pre-K, ways teachers teach more than academics, and the benefit one gets from attending a daycare. We don't do it for the money. We do it because we believe in the importance of developing and setting them up for success. We need to learn how to appreciate childcare workers, because remember, we do it for the children.